Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and a special hello to anyone that's new here on this channel. Today is just like the name says, it's all about why losing weight is so bloody hard, and also why I think we make it hard on ourselves, to be honest, and kind of what I did to kind of get out of my negative mindset funk. You guys have no idea how many times I redid this script for this video. I have so much to say about this topic, it's unbelievable, and I didn't want to be here boring you guys for hours. I rewrote it, and I'm not sure how I wanted to present it to you guys. So I just pretty much did as best as I could. This is all about what happened on my last month, about one and a half months on this weight loss journey I'm on after my last video, if you haven't watched it yet, about how my month was going on a calorie deficit. This is just the continuum on how it's been going since then. Okay guys, so this month has been a flippin' roller coaster of emotions. I literally had so many different thoughts and so many different feelings, and my mind has just been everywhere. It's unbelievable. I feel like I'm in a good place now to talk about this, but it was a crazy month, and I thought of so many different things. And I'm just gonna kind of give you a rundown on everything I was thinking and feeling this month, and ultimately how I got out of those negative thought patterns I was in, and kind of changed losing weight to not be so negative, as I was in a pretty bad state at some points this month. And so that's why I'm saying right now, some of this content may be triggering for some people. So if you think that any of this is gonna trigger you, please don't watch this video. I don't want anyone to be hurt in any kind of way. So if you think it's gonna trigger you, please try to watch the next one instead. And it's pretty obvious I'm not a doctor or nutritionist, so all of this is just based off of my last month with my own experience, and that's it. I'm not trying to give you guys any diet advice at all. Oh my god, my pets are going crazy like always, but yeah, no nutritional advice here, just kind of what I did and kind of the thought patterns I went through this month, and just my own personal experience. So without further ado, let's begin. So obviously, if you guys watched my last video on how everything was going on a calorie deficit, I was doing pretty good. Everything was going pretty well. It was pretty easy, and I thought it was going to continue being easy, and I thought that this was the easiest thing in the world, and how hadn't I thought of this or done this in the past? It didn't always go that way. The second month of doing this, kind of mid-March, I started getting really, really hungry. Losing weight is so freaking hard. This is horrible. I've had a horrible, horrible, horrible 2 weeks. I'm so hungry. I'm hungry all the time. I'm insanely hungry, and I can't stop thinking about food, and I'm not restricting at all. It's so hard. So hard, guys. This is hard. I honestly thought losing weight was a lot easier. I honestly thought that. I thought that it'd be the easiest thing ever. I wouldn't have to really give up anything. It's actually not the case. So I'm glad I'm doing this, even just to experiment what it feels like for anyone in the world to lose weight. Actively trying. Me before, when I was just trying to eat healthier, of course I wanted to lose weight, but I wasn't trying to lose weight. I wasn't barely even weighing myself. I didn't care. I just wanted to feel better. That was my main focus. And now that I'm focusing on the weight, it's just I'm just feel like I'm in hell. most days. Some days I'm fine. Some days life is great. When I'm not hungry. When I'm not hungry, I don't think about food. Life is going good. I just eat whatever is on my meal plan that day that I've made myself with foods I love, and it's easy. But these days when I'm starving, they are the hardest days of my life. One day I was like, okay, whatever, it's just one day. But then it started turning into 2, 3, 4 days. And I was seriously what the hell is going on? I'm only eating a tiny bit less than I usually do. And I'm eating healthy. So what's going on? Why am I so hungry? So I started getting into a really negative mindset over this, and those negative thoughts started coming into my mind, oh, you're such a failure, you're never going to be able to do this. So many different thoughts came into my mind, and obviously I was feeling kind of down because of it all. I was just maybe I'm not strong enough to do this. I don't know, just so many different thoughts and feelings were coming into my mind. So yeah, it kind of got to the point where I was maybe tracking's not for me, because I know tracking's not for everyone, and it was kind of putting me in a bad state of mind. So I started thinking maybe just tracking's not my thing, and I should just quit. I was very, very close to quitting, but instead I decided to keep going, and I decided to change my mindset instead about the whole thing. I started asking myself, what can I do differently so that I get to the calories I need in a day? And also I started thinking, if for some reason my body's hungrier, for whatever reason, maybe I'm working out harder and burning more calories or doing more cardio, maybe something's going on and my body's like missing something, whatever it is, maybe my body just needs more food that day. And that's fine. That does happen to us. It's completely human. You're not supposed to eat the same amount of calories every single day. So yeah, so I started thinking that way too. Like maybe it's nothing. Instead of being like, oh, that day you failed, instead of just being like, no, my body needed more food that day for some whatever reason, and I just need to honor that hunger. The other thing I started thinking was, what can I do to change my diet so that I'm more successful? I should start focusing on health more and numbers less. Everything was just a number to me at that time. And I thought, hey, maybe if I add some more nutritious foods into my life, that will keep me full and satisfied longer. So what can I add to my life that is going to satisfy me better than maybe some of those other foods that have less nutrients in them, and not just a number anymore. Start focusing on health as well. So pretty much I just decided to take my failures as a way to learn about myself and what my body wants, as everyone's body's different and everybody like reacts differently and stuff like that. So I was starting to really try to listen to my body and what it wanted. And also I started listening to my thoughts and how I could change my thoughts to make them more positive so that I wasn't in a negative mindset all the time. And I'm not gonna lie, that's actually kind of the hard part in all of this, like mentally keeping your thoughts in check, constantly listening to your thoughts and how they're affecting you mentally and physically. So now I didn't see tracking as this horrible thing that was making me miserable. I saw tracking as a way to help me and to learn different things about myself and different things about what my body needed. So just by switching this type of thinking, it made everything easier, putting positive things into my mind and not stressing about the little things that didn't matter and worrying about stupid things that didn't matter, and literally just feeding myself with positive thoughts. So lately, end of March to now, which is middle of April, I've been constantly just focusing on mindset work, and I've been like listening to podcasts. I've been reading books about mindset work. I've been journaling. I've been meditating, all those different things to keep my mindset in check. Because I honestly think that that's truly the biggest thing when it comes to anything in life that you want. You need to make sure that your mindset is on the right track. And one big thing that helped me with my mindset was watching this video. I'm gonna pop it up right here. This video is unreal. It's about David Goggins. If you guys have not heard of him, I doubt you haven't. Go check him out. But he is like huge inspiration. He's like literally whipped my butt back into shape and got me back on track. And this girl that made this documentary, she is just awesome. I love her videos. Really, really good stuff on mindset work and all that kind of stuff. So I definitely would check her page out as well if you have never heard of her. This freaking video is amazing. Go watch it. It's totally worth it, especially if you're kind of in a slump right now. It will hopefully like hype you guys back up, just like it hyped me back up. And like, I'm super, super motivated now after watching this. And literally when I'm working out these days, I'm like, what would David Goggins do? And that's what keeps me going. So super, super cool to listen and watch people that are super inspirational and have done the work themselves and learning from them. One big thing he made me realize is that you need to do the things that you're scared of and the things that you're fearing the most. And so I've completely made a new set of goals for myself. They're super small. Some of them are super, super small and don't take much time out of my day, but I've decided to make a bunch of new goals based off of watching and learning about David Goggins and everything he's done. So next video is going to be about all my new goals and how I am achieving them, because I've been super consistent with all of them right now and it's been going really, really great. So thank you, David Goggins. You're the best. No, seriously, go watch his content, read his book, You Can't Hurt Me. Super, super, super inspirational and pretty much tells you can do every single thing that you want to in life if you just change your mindset. And I really, really believe that that's true. So in conclusion, I really, really think that when losing weight, we can make it super hard on ourselves. We can start thinking negative things. If we fail, we can take it as a you suck, I'm gonna quit, or you can take it as a way to learn. You can take it as a way to change your mindset, positive thinking. I definitely think mindset is huge and almost 100% everything when it comes to losing weight, because if your mindset's not in track, I don't think that you'll even be happy even if you get to your goals. I think you need to start working on our thoughts and our feelings before we get to our goals, and enjoy the journey and enjoy everything that you learn on the way. You can learn so much about yourself and about your body while doing your fitness journey. It's unbelievable. You just need to change your mindsets. And to be honest, you need to be actively doing it. Like, I would do mindset work and then I'd stop. And then I'd do something, I'd stop. Every time I stop doing mindset work and stop listening to what I'm thinking, I start getting off track. Like, that's one of my biggest goals, is I have to be consistent with it. And I think that everyone does, because it's huge. If you're going into a workout and you don't have the right mindset, your workout's usually pretty shitty. Am I right? Like, if you go into it and you think, I can do this, and you try as hard as you can and you push yourselves to limits that you never thought were possible, you can get a lot further. And guys, if you want me to do a video on mindset work, please comment below. If I have enough interest, I will totally do it. I'm gonna have to do some research because I'm really new to mindset work too. I'm not an advanced person on this at all. I'm totally a beginner, and it'd be cool for even me to learn more and research more about it too. So if you guys want this video, please comment below and let me know. Like I said, if I have enough interest, I will totally do the work for you guys and make a video on it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please know that you're not alone. I understand this stuff is so hard, but we can make it easier just by changing our thinking. And I'm here feeling the same things that you guys are feeling, and I have to do this so much work as well to be able to stay on track. So I feel you guys in your guys' journey. So please give this video a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video of me crushing some new goals. All right guys, have a great night and see you next week.